my gosh, how is this? I haven't had a recess in so long. Oh my god. Wait, zoom in. Can I zoom in? Wow. No. Why is your thing on there like that? Boom. 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 Well, I'm in the way of that. So it's like, voila. Restart. Is this not on? Come here. Come here, daughter. Let's see. You good, baby? You wanna watch mommy talk? It's the water. Hi. Hi, beautiful girl. Beautiful goddess. Her Majesty. Her Majesty. Yeah. You outside? Yeah. Say we out here in the element. What did I say? I had a thought earlier of what I'm. Whew. I think it was like exposing it all, telling the truth, telling the truth to myself. Like I've been ungrateful. I've been blinded for a second. I feel like for a second I've been feeling lost, like not knowing where I want to go. Not even not knowing where I want to go. Like, let's be real. Like, just feeling like confused, like in my thoughts. My thoughts just I've been getting lost in the reality of thought. Like in my own negative thoughts. And that's what it is. That's what it's been like. I've lost sight of the blessings for a second. And like I'm grateful as fuck. Like I'm not where I used to be. I elevated. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not in my hometown that I used to live in. Come on, baby. I was sleepy. Like I've elevated. I have a daughter. I'm so grateful. It's so easy to get caught up in like what everybody else has going on and where they are in life. Like you don't know what the people did to get there. Everyone has their own karma, good karma, bad karma, like, and not even to do with that. Just being comfortable and being grateful for the position and the place that you are in life. We're always striving in this generation to get more, and then we don't even be grateful for where we are, and we be depressed and like stressed and trying to get further along because we see where everybody else is in life, and we be wanting materials to chase materials and keep up with the latest fashion and the nicest cars and the aesthetic, instead of just being like, wow, I have food to eat, I have a home, I have a device to communicate with other people, I'm able to walk. Like, we don't take into consideration those little things, and how in this day and age the little things matter. Like they amount to big things. Like they do. Like wow, I'm just so blessed to be able to be in this space that I'm in right now, to be able to take a walk and just be able to be at peace. Like what? I have a daughter. Like, I'm a mother. Like, I'm a mother. I have something to be grateful for, something to look forward to. Like, every day I wake up next to her. Like, and she depends on me. Like, and I love it. Like, I love being able to provide for her. Especially, like, growing up due to my circumstances, my mom being bipolar schizophrenic. So not really being able to be nurtured in a way that I've seen other people be nurtured by their parents, by their mom, you know, or having stable, healthy relationships with their moms and their dads, and you know, so it's like now my daughter gets to have that, and that's like something to be grateful for. That literally is, I'm building a legacy right now. Like, and it's okay to just take a step back and develop yourself spiritually, physically, mentally. Like, get out of your head. Like, it's okay if you don't have friends. Like, if you don't communicate with people on a daily, if you don't go out frequently. Like, it's okay to be with yourself, to be alone, to be developing yourself. Sometimes you feel like you're alone and you're not alone. Like, sometimes I feel lonely and I'm not lonely and I'm not alone. It's just sometimes you have a hard time dealing with yourself and facing your shadows and healing. Like, sometimes it's not easier said than done. Sometimes right. Sometimes it seems easy based off of what you say, but it's not. Really be having to affirm to myself. Like, sometimes you really, like, sometimes. No, but you really have to affirm to yourself and speak into existence and declare the negative energy, the procrastination, the laziness, the thoughts that aren't yours, that you don't claim, to just go away. Like, call your energy back to you. Call your energy back to you. Call it back to you. And then I'm like, I get caught up in wanting to see results when I'm not even giving my best. When I know what my best looks like, and I know the energy of what that feels like. So it's like you keep wanting, and you're not even giving it your best. Speaking with intention, moving with love. It's okay to get sidetracked sometimes, though. Like, let's be real. But just the awareness of, like, awareness is key. To be able to reflect with yourself and be like, okay, the only person I can blame is me. So, like, just go out to nature. Just go out in nature and find your balance, find your peace. And I would be lying I would be lying if I didn't say, like, it took me some time to even come outside. Like, I'd be saying for days, oh, I'm gonna go on a walk, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but why not do it now? And it's like, it's scary. Like, it's literally scary. Something inside of your body be wanting to just stay in the same patterns that you've been in, and then you're steady wondering and speaking like, why am I not seeing results, and why am I still at this place in my life and I want to be here, or why am I still living here and I want to be there, why aren't I seeing fast results? Because I said it, because I spoke it into existence, but did you apply the action behind it? Like, that's how you attract them. You put out and you give what you want to receive, and just getting past that fear. Like, if it's something in you that don't want to do it, do it. For some reason you don't want to do it, do it. I'm like, if I say I'm gonna go on a walk when I rise, and I don't feel like going, don't just sit in the house and be like, you know what, I can go tomorrow, or I can go later. Like, do it now, just because you feel like you don't want to go no more. Because what's holding you back? What's stopping you? The ego. Ego don't like change sometimes. That old you be wanting you to be the same version of you. But you can't see results like that. You can't. What encourages me is seeing people be authentically themselves. Like, I just love that. Like, I love to see people being themselves. I love to see my brothers and my sisters being themselves. And when I say that, I mean that on a spiritual level. Going back to our roots. Not being afraid to walk barefoot. Like, okay? Literally, even that alone. Climbing trees. Seeing people climb trees. Out in nature. Meditating in public. Like, I love to see that. People just authentically being themselves. Speaking their truth. Like, the girlies locking up. Like, the no makeup looks, the natural bohemian looks, like the earth aesthetics. We love it. We love it. We love it. Not being governed and controlled by materials. Like, I love seeing people just be them, being grateful for where they are. And like, you live in a 1 bedroom, you don't have a car, like, you use an Android, but you eat right. You're conscious of your surroundings, you're conscious of your energies and other people's energies. You get out and do what you gotta do and serve and be loved. Like, that's what I like to see. That's what motivates me. Like, when I see people doing stuff like that, like, it's okay to not want to be like what you see on the media. Like, you're still that girl, you're still that guy, you're still that woman, you're still that goddess, you're still that man, whatever the case may be. And she's out, she's asleep, she needs mommy's touch. I'm still trying to, I'm still allowing myself the space to accept where I am right now, to accept everything that I've been through recently, like heal from my birth experience and come to terms and forgive myself for everything that I may blame myself for. I wanted to have a home birth. That didn't happen. I ended up going to the hospital just because I just feel like I didn't take the necessary steps to do the work throughout my pregnancy to mentally prepare, to physically prepare, like, for the feeling. Like, it's a powerful thing, and it's just probably not being able to deal with that much energy. I don't know the pain, y'all. I was like, what's going on? I'm confused. Just being in a negative space, that's what that is. Like, if it's not of love and of acceptance and knowing that everything is going to be okay, then I deem it to be, it could be on the frequency of negative, the opposite of love. So it's just not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm still healing from that. I'm still learning how to accept that and move from that. My potential being taken from me. Like, I don't care whatever the situation is, no one should have control over your placenta, over an organ you grew. Like, that should be illegal, but people will pay the price. Anyone associated in serving entities and establishments that is not of love, that is not of nature, that is not doing anyone good, it's going to pay for it. So at the end of the day, all I can do is work on myself and heal from that and figure out life and just get up on my knowledge, on my spiritual intellect, on my worldly intellect, the things you have to know about navigating in this realm that we live in right now. I do have faith, though, that the earth is ascending, that Mother Nature, Gaia, Source, is elevating, is ascending, is purging, getting rid of the old and the things that cannot be of this new earth, of this love frequency. You gotta get with it or get left. And I feel like that means accepting, that has everything to do with acceptance. Getting in tune with yourself and nature and spirituality and truth. Accepting the truth. Like, accepting the truth that what you think matters may not matter. I want to experience life through nature and beauty. And accepting where I am right now gets me there. Being in tune with myself, taking care of my body, being ungrateful ain't gonna get you nowhere. Sometimes I feel like the YOLO mindset is kind of ungrateful. Like, for instance, when we be consuming things that are bad for our body, and we be like, well, people will be like, well, you only live once, like you all gotta die some way. Like that's kind of ungrateful for your experience. I feel like not really taking yourself serious. Why don't you take yourself seriously? Why don't you take life seriously? Like you don't have to be serious all the time, but why don't you take yourself serious? Seriously, I never expected myself to be where I am right now. Like, look at her now. Okay. Anyways, enjoy the waterfall view. Enjoy that. Soak it in. Soak it up. Am I gonna edit this? I'm just allowing myself just to talk, just to like I haven't done this in so long. I haven't done this in so long. Sometimes I just be going, doing daily things, but I don't be there consciously. Like I be somewhere else. And I'm coming back to my present day awareness, living in the now, and every day is a reset. Every day is a reset. Every day is a reset. Just accepting my experience, my situation right now, with love and gratitude. So much gratitude. Like I want to be the best version of myself right now. I want to honor myself by being myself authentically. I want to honor my oldest ancestor, which is nature, which is the things that was here before human, animal, any other energies and entities existed outside of it was here. By being myself, by speaking my truth, by exposing myself, I'm coming clean. Like this is beautiful. Right here, right now, what I have right now. Yes, we desire more. We desire luxuries, and that's nothing wrong with that. But being accepting with abundance and love and openness, where you are right now, what you have right now. Even if you're homeless, if you don't have a home, a roof over your head, you can sleep outside. Nature is free. You have a home. You have a home. Get out of the lack mindset. Get out of the lack mindset. We have to get out of the lack mindset because we have everything we need right here, right now. Get out of the lack mindset, seriously. Stop eating bullshit. Purge yourself of the parasites, of the negative energies and entities that may be attached to you. Purge it. Like, it's time to ascend, y'all. Look around. Open your eyes. Look around. Look around. Like, together, we can get so much done. And that requires love. Like, love heals, love heals, love heals. Love will bring us together. Love will attract those who resonate. I can't judge anyone. can't even judge myself. All I can do is love, send love and give love to these situations, to people for not knowing, to myself for not knowing, or to myself for knowing and not doing better in that moment. Whatever the case may be, just shed love on it. My thought was just now, even if this was like all a game, and if you know, you know, if you get it, you get it, if you don't, you don't. Even if this was all a game, so Matrix experiences for, I don't know, research, I don't know. I'm just speaking my mind right now. Even if it was all a game, I'm still grateful for it, to be able to experience it. Like, to experience this construct that we're in right now. But it's time to shift back to the right way, the natural way. It is. And that's all that is. And this is just, I feel like this is what that be when I come back into this awareness, into this knowing. It's like, it's another shift. It's just another shift. And it's beautiful. Like, it's beautiful to be able to, you go through these periods, I feel like, on your spiritual journey, and as you awaken and shift into the now, into the knowing, into the present moment, into what's real, into reality, real time, not erase time, erase the construct that man-made. Once you get into the now, you go through these periods where you be feeling light, you're in this light energy, in this knowing, like you're diving deeper, you're attracting everything of love, everything you need, and more. Like, then you go through these periods of these lows where there's darkness and confusion and there's not knowing, this blankness, void sometimes. And it's just a cycle. But you learn something each time. When you go back into that darkness, you learn something. And you see the beauty in that. You was born underwater. You was born in darkness in the womb. And then brought into the light. And then when it's time to go, it's gonna be blank again, dark, and then you're gonna be born into the light again. So that's how the cycle goes. So I believe that this is not the end, and that's where we get confused. And maybe that's why people chase the material, and neglect the spiritual aspects of being the spirit in them, because you think this is your only life, so you have to hurry up and get things done, and we're on a cycle of time, so we're always constantly rushing, like, time. That's what it is. That's why you just have to be in the now, in the present moment. Yes, you have those who have to go to the 9 to 5, or you choose to go to, because you don't have to do anything, and that's the thing. That's where the confusion comes. Like, because you think you need that home, that car, that phone, but you don't. It's a choice. So you get caught up in working and feeling obligated to go do this and go do that because of time, when it's all a choice. You don't have to rush to get things done. But anyways, if you're on the clock from 9 to 5, you use that clock time. You still, okay, how do I want to say this? Like, you still can be operating in the world on time and not governed by time, and still in the present moment. If that makes sense. Just look at it like a picture, as a map of where you have to be, because you got to be there at a certain time or whatever. But just look at it as a map, not of time, of just places to be. Don't be governed by time. Don't let time be the enemy. And I know, truthfully, it is a blessing that sometimes you don't see, that I haven't seen. we're all reflections. That's why sometimes I just say you don't see, but really I'm talking to myself. Because someone else may be going through the same thing. But anyway, sometimes it's just hello. Sometimes it's just blessings you don't see, gratitude to receive. Like me not being around people and not really having friends, companionships outside of right now my daughter. That's my daughter. That's the reflection of me, the other half of me. And my man, my lover. Outside of them, I don't really have connections with other people. I don't really interact and see people and talk to people on a day-to-day. And sometimes I'll be like, dang, like I wish I had. I desire companionships, and et cetera, et cetera. But I know it's like, but sometimes those things can be distractions if they're not on the same frequency of you or a higher frequency, elevated. If they don't have the same outlook on life, when you surround yourself with certain people, sometimes it can distract you from your own journey. And so I see it as a blessing, as something to be grateful for, to not be around and just allow myself to associate with people that is not of the same frequency of me, that don't have the same beliefs and alignments. It's not even, you don't have to completely 100% step by step, whatever, believe in what I believe in, but just being aligned in the balance, being there, lifestyle wise, you know. Add but a little bit. Yeah. Sometimes I do not be knowing the words I want to say to express how I be feeling. Like it don't be like, I don't know if that's the lack of vocabulary, my vocabulary expansion, like the knowledge of certain words to know to use to express the emotions that I'm feeling, or just the thought. Not even the thought, because if it was a thought, I would be able to speak it, right? I don't know, but yeah. This is probably about to be the rest of the video, the end of the video. Do y'all like the sound of like stuff like this? Like you hear the water in the background in the cars, and then like the traction from the cars, whatever they're driving on, the road, whatever, etc. Like I can go to sleep to water sounds. And you go to sleep to city sounds and water sounds. Remix. We're all just here to experience at the end of the day. Certain people everyone is not going to experience the same things as you. Everyone's not going to like the same things as you and live the same lifestyle as you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think the goal is just to all be on the love frequency. You can like what you like, have your hobbies and activities. I feel like the main goal is just the love frequency. Really. Some people like city views and like the city overviews and living in high-rise apartments and, you know, the downtown lifestyle. Some people like the country lifestyle, the natural lifestyle, being surrounded by nature and lakes, the beach, or the lakes. Did I say lakes? Ponds and the trees, the forest, having a forest view. Like everyone lives a different lifestyle. The farm lifestyle, like everyone desires a different lifestyle, and that is okay. But I just feel like you can't take the nature out of life. You can't take the nature out of life. You can never take the nature out of life. And that's just what it is. And what I feel like is going on though is the people that, whoever is in charge of whatever be going on in all these buildings and what the world is consuming, is trying to take the nature out of everything. For real. But you can't take the nature out of everything. You cannot take the nature, the natural way, the love out of everything. Because without love, all this goes. embracing myself. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you just gotta talk, even if you don't know what to say. And sometimes you just gotta be silent. Sometimes you just gotta say nothing. But I feel like speaking out loud gets you out of your head. Because now I can control the narrative. But sometimes when I'm silent, it's so much going on inside that it's everywhere. So when I'm speaking, I'm taking control of my conscious awareness of this vessel and not being controlled by my thoughts. Don't allow your thoughts to control you sometimes. You can think of things like, what? And then you go deeper into that thought, and now you allow that thought to move you, but that ain't even your thought. Now you done did some shit you shouldn't have did because of that thought that wasn't true, but now you allowed it to consume you and you became it. So now you gotta accept that and take, what's the word? Responsibility. Peace, love, blessings. Peace to all of my reflections. We're all reflections of each other, which is why we can't really judge each other, because we're reflections of each other, literally. Move with love, be love. I am love, and I love you, and I love me. I love everyone, and I speak that we all be able to ascend, and that I may be able to assist with Earth's ascension, Earth's elevation, the people's elevation, with love, with light, peace, 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 peace. Get your water in. Drink water. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe if you're feeling the vibes. And leave a comment, share some thoughts. How y'all feeling today? What y'all been thinking about lately? All right, y'all.